Hey YouTube, welcome back. Today's little segment of what's on the box. So, we'll get into this tool right after the intro. So guys and gals of YouTube land, welcome back to Get Wrenching. I'm your host Murray. Today we're going to look at this Dremel tool here. Now this is one that my wife picked up for me a couple Christmases ago. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it was actually last Christmas. So this is still available on Amazon. I'm pretty sure she paid like 60 bucks for this. And it's, we'll get into this here. So it says right on the front here, Tack Life. What do we have in the package? Well, first you have your owner's manual. Then you have your steel code of your warranty, what have you. Great extra 12 months warranty, right on. What does it come with in the kit? When you open it up, this is what she looks like inside. Huh? Just like that. Got a little carrying case here. All the little doodads and bits. Cut off wheels. Like little packages. These little zip cuts are handy. Tell you, especially plastic stuff. Now, these are like the big ones, like the big death wheels. These ones really fly. And I've been working on my RC trucks, me and my young fellows RCs. We like to go racing and stuff with a bunch of our friends and stuff. And yeah, I sent a couple of them flying into the styrofoam on this place already. There's some more like sand and disc. Little backings. Comes a little, like little wire wheels. Comes with like a little anvil head for your little sand rolls. So you can put on like your little emery strip right onto the cartridge, which that works really good. Like I use that on my RC. It comes with little drill bit. Comes with a couple of different grinding bits as well. A couple polishing pads, like these little foam pads there. And of course your wrench to change your bits. And it comes with these little hard stones for grinding and polishing, and they've got several different shapes and different tips. They're straight, they're square, they're round, they're oval, they're cone shape. Like you see right there. Yeah. This little kit here also comes with your little wand. You can hook this up to the end, and you can run your rotary bit. If it's a hard to reach area, you can't get this tool physically in there. That's another great thing about having an actual Dremel. Also, it comes with your little guard, a little guide here, which is good. Comes with that, which honestly, I don't know what it's for. I haven't used it yet. Say I'm still pretty new at this tool myself, but I'm going to give you a review because what I've used it for so far, I like what I saw. Let's just put it that way. And I thought this was worth, worth telling you guys and gals of YouTube land what she's all about. So we'll plug her into my power bar here. So here's the Dremel itself. This button here, you lock her down, and you can use your tool to put your little bit in. So I'll put one in for you just for demonstration purposes. I've got to do this here on YouTube, so that way all the guys and gals of YouTube land can see this. You just hold your finger on the button, tighten her down, boom, good to go. Now on the other end of this, see, it has like a little flat blade there, like a screwdriver. That there is for your zip cuts. So that way when they go flying in 1,000 pieces like mine, well, here you go right now. You see on the end there, there's a little piece of it left, right? So that goes in here like so, and like that'd be stuck in here, and you can change your little flap disc, your little cutting wheel. So let's fire this thing up, see what it sounds like. So right now we're on 4, which does have a multi-speed dial, right? You can get it right down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm pretty sure she's 6 yet. 6 gear. And this thing is 1 amp, and she goes, what is it, 120 volt. See your description here. So I got her turned all the way back down to 1. Let's give her a rev and see what she's like. There's that. 2, 3, 4, 5. And there's 6. And just one easy shut off, and that's it. For the price of it, highly recommend it. This is one of these tools that you use once on something that's hard for you to do or you can't get at. It's worth its weight in gold. So I'm going to put this tool away and we'll have a little discussion. So guys and gals, I hope you liked that little review on that tool. Plain simple. I've tested on many things: wood, steel, plastic, concrete, you name it. It's held up to me so far. I'll still give you brief updates along the way. I'll also say this is the tool I did a review on such and such time, and it's still working great. Or if it's working crappy. But so far, of a year of use, you're looking for this for your significant other, guys and gals. They're into wrenching, hobbyist, whatever. I use this on my RC trucks. I even use this for doing models. Nothing's perfect, right? So it comes in handy. You've seen some of the white plastic on one of them cartridge rolls, because that's what I use on the models. No, so anyway, that was that. So now we're going to do a little channel update. I like to give a little brief kind of little description, have a little yarn here with you guys and gals of YouTube land, what's going on here behind the scenes. We have a 78 Valkyrie that we've done on the channel. She was kind of the premier car for the channel when I started. My son, he ended up getting an operation on his foot. He couldn't come out with me. You've seen him on my videos a couple times, so I said, hey, why not put it on YouTube, and that way my young fellow can watch it. And then the next thing I know, a lot of people said, hey, we like to watch that. So that was cool. So thanks, guys and gals, for subscribing too, by the way. That's, and liking and great comments. That's awesome as well. Makes a fellow feel pretty good about what he does. Appreciate it. Our old car there, she's running good but not great. She had a little skip, about $2,000. Probably gonna have to put a fuel pressure regulator on the carburetor. When I took it for the drive the other day at 2,000 RPMs, she had a little skip. So it's either the carburetor or in my ignition system. The plug wires, I never replaced them. I replaced one coil wire, as you saw. It still had skip. They were all rusted. They're getting corroded. It's like, it could be those, it could be the coil. You're chasing the stuff, and I just haven't had a chance really to sit back and think with my brain here. Okay, Murray, but one of my running problems is I kind of figured it out. I was adjusting it the day that me and Alex went for our fall drive. I put 176K on the car. That morning I was trying to adjust the carburetor, and she'd only work with the mixture screws all the way in. To me, it seems she's getting too much fuel, because when you turn those mixture screws all the way in, you're leaning the carburetor out. You're leaning the engine out. You're giving that less fuel. That's only on the idle circuit though, so that's the beauty about an Edelbrock, I guess. There's not really much adjustability unless you start playing with meter and rods and a wizard book, so which is probably going to happen next, which I got over here in the corner. I was already reading it. So the next little bit is going to be a winter beater project, which is probably going to be for the next week or so. We're going to lower control arm, bushing that's beat out of it. It needs a right front outer tie rod in. It's probably going to need some brake work. Not lines. They all look good. Strut work maybe as well, because she got a little sway side to side, but I'm going to wait till I get a controller. I want to take her for a rip down the road and see what she feels like, and see if that little, put the foot on the brake and she starts wandering a little bit, goes away. I got the car pretty cheap from a fellow co-worker at work, and he gave it to me on a solid deal, and the car's, it's worth putting a little bit of time and effort into, so that way the wife and myself, if we want to go out of town, whatever, we don't have to take the 350 Chevy Vortec that's from 1996 with 360 odd thousand kilometers onto it and the highway, burning $60 to go the arm to the back. But you know what I mean, right? Yeah, so that car will be on the channel for the next week or so. Following, we'll probably be putting some mowers and stuff away. I have an undercoating video coming up on my truck. I have a 96 Chev, which you guys and gals haven't seen yet. You may have seen in some background pictures, whatever. I haven't really reviewed her yet, because I know between the Jeep and those, a lot of people like the Jeeps and the Chevy OBS style truck, but I'm a Mopar guy, right? I wish she was a Ram, but that was the last year Chevy I'd probably buy. I'm sorry to all you Chev guys out there, but that's just me. It's working on them. Trust me, I wouldn't really, if it was up to me, I wouldn't buy anything after 2001 for a Dodge either, but putting it out there, guys, Cal, sorry about that. But the quality of vehicles, we'll talk about that some other time. Maybe I might do that on a live stream, talk about the quality of vehicles and how they're built. Something else you'd like to see on the channel would be great. Put it in the comments. Let me know what would you like to see on this channel. How would you like to see this channel go? What would you like to see fixed? I have generators, I have an ATV, I have mowers, I have a snow blower, the chainsaw, whippersnippers, backpack leaf blowers, you name it. Whatever. I even got a nitro truck here, getting ready to put together. I just got some screws showed up today for some motor mounts. Maybe you guys and gals, or the kiddies, maybe the kiddies are watching this. Maybe they say, hey, look, Murray's on Get Wrenching. He's showing us how to work on RC trucks. I know there's lots of other channels out there, but I'd like to show you my little tips and tricks maybe with those. It's a nitro truck. I bought it used. Cheap. Got a jug of fuel, brand new engine. What can go wrong? Well, the chassis was bent, so I had to wait for parts. Now winter's coming, and now I got the ambition to do these little, like you hear now, it's raining, so maybe today I might start working on my RC truck. Whatever. I always like to be out doing something. I can't sit around. You start thinking about stuff when you're sitting around. So thinking about stuff, just get out in the shop. Get at her, right? My Jeep, don't know if she's coming or going. Nothing wrong with the Jeep, other than I can't pass a gas station. Yeah, I can't pass a gas station. I can't take it over speeds of 105 kilometers an hour. She's not a practical highway vehicle. I bought that Jeep because I sold my old truck to my friend, which I've told you before, my old Dodge that I got back. I bought the Jeep, shouldn't have lifted it. I did, put the wrong lift kit on it, ended up putting another lift kit on it, and shocks, and we'll get into that some another time, but right now we're not sure if she's going to be around. It's not that I don't like the thing, it's comfortable and stuff, but it ain't me. It's just not me. It's got a lot of parts on it. And I'll do that in review here probably within the next week or so, which I had planned. Also, I do have a 96 Chev K1500 at the top of the driveway. You might have seen that every now and again. That's the wife's truck. My truck, my work truck, her truck, whatever. It's all of ours. What's hers is mine, what's mine is hers. No, just teasing. No, we've had that truck for quite a while. That's moved us home from Alberta. That's where that truck's from. I'll do a review on that some other time at a later date. So, if you like what you saw today, like, share, and subscribe. If you want to see more of this and get the notifications, ring that bell. Ding! Let's ring that bell so that way you don't miss any of my new content, which there's going to be plenty of it here coming up in the next little bit. Also, get off the couch, get out in the driveways, your tents, your garages, whatever you got to do, whatever it is, a little build, whatever. Just remember, stay safe, get wrenching. We'll see you next time.